Hey guys! Hi Punisher. I'm so sorry I'm late. I actually recorded something and I was kind of mad at what happened yesterday. I'm just going to let the stream come in a little bit and then I'm going to tell you about it. But for now, let's set ourselves up for some sketching because that'll be something that will take the steam off, I hope. Hold on, I'm just going to I have a little Christmas tree here. There we go. Punisher, how are you? I'm glad to see you here today. Steve, hi. Good evening. Good evening. How are you guys? Oh my god, this was a really weird 24 hours. Yeah. I'm just blowing up some steam. You're not very loud? No way, again? Okay. I think there's something wrong with my microphone though. I have no idea. Wait, I'm going to try and put it a little bit closer again. Can I do that? Is there space? Hold on. 1 second, please, when I rearrange my desk. Can I? Oh. Okay, no. This is the maximum I can do. Let me know how it sounds. Do I sound louder? I'm missing my clip. Where's my... Oh, there it is. There it is. Just going to open my iPad for the references. I may have been moving around as well, so please let me know if the sound is better now. I need references. My iPad's going a little slower these days. I don't know why. Okay, let's see. I need my references. References. Tell me how your day was, please. Tamara, hi. How are you? Now you're hearing my voice again. Damn it, it's... Oh, no. Oh yeah, here it is. iPad's like an entire different layout than iPhone for some reasons. There we go. I have my references. Where were we with the last one? This one. Oh, I have a bunch more. Don't worry about it. We will do a lot of drawing today. At least I hope so. Because I feel a little bit rusty today in terms of drawing. I haven't been drawing so much. Okay, I posted something on my Instagram. You guys want to check it out? Was a story? What do you mean? What was a story? Also, hi. I hope you're good. Okay, let me just sit down and relax. At least I... Oh my gosh. I need my drink. I need a drink. Okay, I have to ask you, do we like Pepsi or Coke more? Are you guys a Pepsi or a Coke drinker? When it comes to sodas, of course. I tried Pepsi for now. I'm not sure how it's different, but it does taste a whole lot different. Okay. Okay, there we go. Coke? Coke? Yeah, I think I prefer Coke too. think I prefer it a lot better. I was on a Christmas event. Wow, that's kind of cool. So how was it? I feel like I don't know if I should have uploaded that reel though, but yeah, no. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Ugh, crazy? Was it good crazy at least? Okay. How much time for... Is the camera angle good like this? Camera angle good? Glue Wine and Fireball. Shame on me, sorry. No shame on you. It's really, I mean, if you have fun. Glue Wine is... I don't know, it's been a long time since I've tasted glue wine. It's actually been a very long time. I'm mostly on the like regular room temperature wines right now. Okay, so the pose is a bit challenging because I need to actually calculate a little bit where everything's gonna end up, and her... I love how her feet are a little bit like crooked. I don't know if it's if you say it like that. I don't mean crooked, but at least like they are standing like this a little bit, which is really nice to draw. I mean, it's challenging. Switzerland, we do a lot of glue wine in December. I feel like in Belgium, they mostly do it during the Christmas markets, but not so much at home, I don't think. At least I've never experienced having glue wine at home somewhere, even if it was like in another, like with other people. Never. I did see it on Christmas markets though, but maybe it is something that, you know, was passed down. From another culture. I don't know. Like from Switzerland, or I always thought it was from Germany. So, okay. Her bag needs to be more bended. For these doodles, I try to challenge myself not to spend too much time on them, because it allows me to actually see the pose more. Like I don't get stuck thinking about like, is it right? Is it, you know, I start off by doing the rough lines, and otherwise I would zoom in on details right away if I would have the time to nitpick on everything. When I don't do that, I feel like I feel the pose a lot better. So that's why I try to give myself a little bit of a time limit and try to do like to challenge myself to do more poses in an evening. You have so many German speaking followers, I decided you have to learn German. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I would actually not be that bad at it, maybe. Because, you know, German and Flemish are not too, you know, too different from one another. Like the languages are pretty similar. Did you read your birthday books? Yeah, I'm going through them. I did see a lot of I did scroll a lot through the poses one, like the anatomy one. I've already learned so much, but I don't think I'm already like a pro. I need to really really do a lot more studies. Um yeah, I've oh my god. Yeah, I actually last weekend I think I went through the books 4 times. I was really like, it was just me, my books. And I had a really good time. Thank you again, you guys, for all the lovely presents and the care and the support. It was an absolute pleasure. Also for me, like to unpack everything. How cool is that? So heute wird also Deutsch gestreamt. Sehr gut. How did you like that? How can I say thank you to someone which says hello? You just do the ads and then you start typing their names, and normally it would tag them. It's what goods. It's what goods. I actually also understood it. Also, is what goods was is that it was good, right? Um, ja, genau. Okay, you have to translate genau for me because I don't know what that means. Okay, this girl is holding a knife, but I feel like I want to. Okay, I'm just going to give her a pencil because that is like a prettier thing to hold. Why did I pick this reference? It's so like it's so criminal. We don't want that. Okay, just checking how the reel is doing because I had this notification that the reel that I just uploaded would not be recommended to like other people. Um yeah, it seems like it's not really getting too many views. It means yes, exactly. Ja, genau. Genau? Do I say it right then? Oh, did it work, Tamara? It did work, didn't it? Exactly. How, like, what could be another meaning behind genau? Perfect. I do know what that means. All right. Anyway, I don't know. If the reel gets seen, it's fine. If it doesn't, I don't get Instagram these days. I don't know. And also, like yesterday, can I rant for a second? Because yesterday I posted a story about a girl who was assaulted in Sweden. It was a story that really it really struck a nerve for me because it was so unfair. This girl reacted immediately. She was not scared to file a complaint. She was not scared to go to the authorities and everything. Like, she did all the right things to get a case out of it. And apparently Sweden has this law where they can rule whether an assault or a rape is considered bad enough. And since it didn't last long enough, it wasn't considered bad enough. So you read the story yesterday. It sucks, doesn't it? Like, did you see the comments? Like, some women were defending a really bad guy. Now me again, sweet ones, I have to do some things. Wish you all a very nice evening. Good night. Good night, Tamara. Thank you so much for checking in, for coming to the stream. I hope you have a good evening. And enjoy some glue wine if you can. Some more glue wine. So yeah, yesterday I was quite shocked by the amount of, I don't know, especially women who were defending like this bad person, and the things that were said in those comments were like, ugh, they made me so sick. And I actually spent the entire evening worrying so much. I was worried that, was I a bad person for calling this out? Was I saying the wrong things? Was I defending the wrong person? And it made me doubt. I was like, no, this is a rapist, so I'm not going to defend this person, right? And yeah. Man, people called me such nasty things yesterday. I was really not feeling okay about it. Especially like women. What happened to women supporting women? I thought about yesterday's post the whole day. We talked about it yesterday. We could talk about it later, but not here. Yeah, sure, absolutely. I mean, it's okay if we talk about it here, though. I mean, it's alright for me. Let's see. I want her face to be like more tilted, maybe. You did nothing wrong. You are not the problem. Oh, thank you. I needed that. I was thinking, I read your your comment in the chat, and I was like, oh no. Thank you for knowing how my mind works, Steve. There's nothing wrong about to share this story. Yeah, thank you so much, Punisher. I was thinking the same thing. Like, did I do something wrong? Is this not alright? Like, is this a wrong thing to do? And I was like, it shouldn't be like a wrong thing to do, right? You are a weirdo, that's why I like you so much. But also not that weird, because you have figured it out. it's not impossible for like to crack the mind of Prue. She's just worried and has like extreme abandonment issues and everything, and she worries that she's doing the wrong thing the entire time, like 24/7. And yeah, oh my god. I've been thinking about it the entire day as well. Like, should I keep talking about these things? You're even more weird. I don't know. I don't know. I think I wouldn't say that. I don't think we should call it weird. Special. This reminds me, did you guys ever watch like South Park or anything? I mean, like back in the days. I think it was like no, not 90s probably. It was like early 2000s. I think it was one episode where they said like special, you're special, but it wasn't a good thing. um, or at least I don't think so. I remember it being like that they said like, oh, you're special, and then I think was it Cartman who said like, oh, thank you, I'm special. I don't know. I just remember it in a certain way, but I felt like they said it to each other, like, and it was supposed to be not a compliment, right? Now I feel like I'm making up a story. Correct me if I'm wrong, if anyone saw it. You are a special edition. Special and limited edition Punisher. Special limited edition. Put me behind glass and just feed me, then I'm happy. I don't know, like, don't put me behind glass. It can get pretty hot during the summer. We love you for that. Oh, I love you guys too. I love you too. Oh, I'm so glad that you I needed the love today. I was, you know how I am, right? When something happens, I tend to hide, and I shouldn't be hiding anymore. Like, how many years have I hid myself because I was scared to put myself out there. I was scared to express my opinion. I shouldn't be doing that anymore. Also, it's a full moon and I'm about to get my period, so maybe that's why I'm like being all confident and angry at the world. They caught me at the right and the wrong time. But yeah, so apparently tonight before the stream, I had a moment that I was like super angry about some of the women who commented yesterday on my post. And one person, she was like actively saying to people like, oh, I'm unfollowing this account, and I was like, I felt, and it wasn't even, the post was not even about me. The post was about another girl, but the situation was this girl was assaulted, and the story was about her and her situation where she wasn't being seen. And these people, like, I experienced the same exact, not the same exact thing, but the same thing. What happened to her happened to me. And it was so, like, it was like as if people were telling me those things as well. Like, I could easily put myself in the position of this girl. So I was so angry that these people were not seeing the problem and were being so stupid. I was like, if they ever had to go through something like that, they wouldn't be talking like this. And that made me so angry. So I went on a little rant before the stream and I posted it, and now I don't know how many people will see it, but yeah. I don't know if I should have done that. I always feel like halfway scared, but I know if I feel scared, it also means that I'm doing somewhat of the right thing, because what feels comfortable for me is hiding, and I shouldn't be doing that anymore, because I'm not helping anyone, and I'm also not helping myself. I also deserve to tell my story, even though it's a really hard thing to do, but I feel like I shouldn't be hiding myself, right? right? Asking for confirmation, right? In this compartment, we see Prue, an artist. She doesn't do much except of drawing and consuming. Oh my god. Yeah. I totally forgot. I was telling you just put me in a glass box and then feed me. I was totally missing the fact that you should also provide me with books, enough books for a lifetime, and drawing materials. Yeah. Craft supplies and drawing materials. And Roshi, please. Don't forget Roshi. Yes. This seems about right. We provided you with books, a lot of books. I mean, in the glass box. You need to make sure that I carry them with me there. otherwise, otherwise I'm here with all the. Oh, can I just keep like living here, or maybe in a better place where I truly feel like happy? That would be great. Remind me on my vision board for 2026 that I write down that I want to move. I'm not pretty sure if that's doable in a year though, and also it's a lot of hard work and it's just a ton of effort moving. I hate it, but wouldn't hate it if it means like going to like a better location. Oh my god, I love it. Do we love it? This is pretty cool. Every library was found and is jealous of you. Yeah, because, I mean, obviously, because you haven't seen libraries here. They just smell like cardboard, and the books are so not treated well. I feel sorry for all the books in those libraries because, no, I'm not even going to go there because it's breaking my heart, Steve. It is breaking my heart talking about these books. I will, no. I was about to say, like, I will share with you how a library here looks like from the inside. It's just gray concrete walls. Not one library looks pretty here. They smell. Every book is stained, greasy. Some even don't have its cover still attached to the insides of the book. It is bad. It is bad. And I have my own library now. Yeah, I really do. I really do. I should actually take pictures about it someday. Or like make a video. But it's just not pretty. Like I have all my books here, but somehow all the rooms here are so freaking dark. Even during summer, it's just dark. I don't get enough sunlight inside. So whatever I do, if I make like a video or something, it just looks so dull, you know? So I don't really like recording videos. Stop saying so nasty things, the books might hear you. I mean, I hope they don't hear me, but I hope somehow A librarian can hear me. It is bad, Steve. It is so bad. We need to rescue them. So every year, no, I'm not saying like every year, it's not true. Sometimes I think it's every 10 or 5 years or something, they do these little library, how do you say that? Like a library market, something like that. It's similar to like a book market, but it's a lot less fancy, and they just throw all the books of the library that they want to get rid of. They just throw it on a pile and like some sort of classroom, and then you can pick out the books that you would like, and all the books are like €1. And so last time that they did that, I felt so bad for all the library books, because I mean, I don't like library books because it feels like they are so, yeah, just nasty. And even though the contents are still the same, I just want to own the books as well. Like, I don't only like reading books, I like collecting books too. So there was this one time a few years ago where they did a market like that again. And so I went there, and I felt it hurt my heart and soul to see those books laying in piles, and people who obviously never read taking those books because they were just €1. And I rescued some myself, because, you know, poor books. Oh, maybe if I have one nearby, I can show you the state that they were in. Can I? Hold on. Okay, mine weren't too bad apparently, because, you know, but look, this is the back of the thing. Then, like, the creases, the stains. Hello. Look at the dog ears. Look at the stains. Look at how. Can you see that? Can you look? Ugh. This one's not overused. This one's not abused. I didn't get abused books, thankfully. Maybe I do though. Hold on. No, you guys, I think I will have to look for them next time. Ugh. Ugh, not the grease from the books. But you love all books. I do love all books. All books are worthy. That's why I got them. No, in all fairness, I haven't read one of those books that I got from the library sale, but I just wanted to rescue some. Some were just laying there on the pile, and I was like, you can't be serious. You can't do that to those books, because I recognize these books, and some were children's books that I recognized, you know, and I just could not let them just sit there, because they were about to burn those books afterwards, you know. They were not going to go back to the library. They were going to like get finished. Yeah, you cannot do that. Reading books and buying books are two completely different things. Yes, exactly. It's like collecting cards and playing cards, right? Like, people who collect like Pokemon cards. Some people don't play the game, but they do collect the cards. Two different hobbies can go very well together, but they don't necessarily have to be. One can perfectly go without the other. But I do like reading books, and I've actually been now after this, Steve, I'm going to read the small book that you it was from the unicorn, right? But at the moment, because I'm actually writing a book about team, I'm reading What My Bones Know. It's a memoir of healing from complex trauma, because I was like and I also like made notes. So yeah, reading this one. After that, I'm going to read the unicorn story, because I will need it. The Last Unicorn, yeah. I will need it, because this book is very heavy to read. But I needed it. I needed the trauma the trauma talk for a bit, because this one's pretty heavy on me. Yeah. And then I oh my gosh, the amount of times that I scrolled through the Tim Burton book, I cannot tell. And then I also studied a lot of the anatomy book that Punisher sent me. It's so well. Yeah. If the book looks this way because I have read it, it's okay. If it is because yes, of course. If the book looks this way because I have read it, it is okay. If it's because others have read it, then it's a no. Exactly. I am the same way. I literally used books. It's fine if I want to demolish them too. Like if I want to have a book that can go with me and can get trashed for all I care, then it's fine if it's already trashed by someone else. Or no, I'm saying this not correctly. If it is because, wait, how do I say this that it doesn't sound too wrong? If I get a book and it's used, it means that I'm comfortable with it. But I would not get myself a book that I want to keep in a certain way if it's already trash. No, yeah. How can I? You actually stated it exactly how I meant it. Yeah, I don't like if someone else trashed a book, but sometimes I would purchase secondhand books just because the book is not really that important to me. It's like, or maybe like there was one time, I don't know if you know like Nicholas Sparks. Of course you will know Nicholas Sparks from The Notebook and everything. And there was one book with the story, it's called The Last of Us is like a different thing. The Last Song. It was The Last Song. It was with Miley Cyrus. I really loved the story, but yeah, I really loved the story. And it's a bit sad though. I would not actually reread it, but back in the day, I was like, okay, I love it. I wanted the book, and it was I couldn't find it anywhere. And I wanted to read it because I really liked the movie and I really wanted the book, and I had to actually purchase it on eBay back in the days. I actually did. It was the first and only thing that I ever got off of eBay. I'm not a huge like online shopper. I never purchased anything off of Temu. I never purchased anything off of AliExpress. I've never purchased anything off of, what's it called? Shein? Yeah. Also, there's like Vinted right now. I don't know if you guys know that one, but I've also never purchased anything off of that. Like if I want to purchase something secondhand, I just go to the local secondhand store. yeah, only purchase things off of Amazon if it really, like, if I really need to. Um, Not that I have anything against these online marketplaces, but they just seem like a lot of work to me. You have to save them all. Punisher, I wish I could. Like, but I was counting, right? When I was in the market with the library books, I was counting how many books were there, and I was like, okay, no, I cannot, I cannot carry that. That's too much for me to handle. Um, I felt so bad to leave those books behind. When I left the door, it was like I was saying a last goodbye to these books. I felt it. I felt it deep in my core. You guys, I need to ask you something. If I were to make a book, would you get it? Like, let's say, it's a written book. Would you get it? Be prepared. Bring a car. I did. You can literally, like where I live, you can get nowhere without a car. You have to rent a truck to save them all. Wait, was it Steve who said that he would come with a truck filled with books? I feel like next year I'm in for a surprise when it comes to like the truck thing. Oh my gosh, imagine that next year you can rent me you can rent me a moving truck. Cuz I can get I get to move or something. Like, how awesome would that be? I didn't say that? Was it, did I dream it then? Don't tell me that I dreamed it. Don't tell me that my dreams are in like coming into reality or something, or you write it? Prove it. Okay. Okay. I'm going to just go back in my mind and make transcripts of things. No, I don't know who said it. I don't know who said it, but I think it was a joke. Someone, or maybe like Steve yourself, you said like there was a truck coming or something. I thought it was funny. I thought like I was actually like, okay, there is, it wasn't far from a truck. It was a very big box. Maybe could be used for like a moving box. We have the birthday stream so we can prove it. Oh, that's, yeah, you have all the streams, right? It has to be somewhere. There has to be proof of it. Why do I picture Santa's trucks? Truck. No, Santa's truck. Yeah, the Coke truck. This sounds so weird. Santa's Coke truck. As if I would send you big packages or so. Yeah. Who's like, we're just joking. Of course, you're not sending me big packages. Of course, like, who would do that? Who would do that? This book will be so cool because it will be filled with all these different poses that I get to use in for other artworks. By the way, for the drawing on demand on Patreon, Charlotte mentioned that maybe I should try like another art style. Like, and it's been crossing my mind every now and then. Like, maybe I should just try out something new or try out like another way of making art. And yeah, I was not sure whether I should do that. I'm always scared, like, if I would change something on my art style, or if I would just post like line work or something, or like sketch something, I don't know, that it would not be liked as much since it's not the same of what I otherwise draw. Think that's a good idea? Do you have any idea of what art materials that I could use? Like, what would you, if you think about me, think about me for a second. If you think about like me and the way that I create, what would you think of that I should use? And yes, I'm really asking your input right now. So if you're thinking like, oh, I shouldn't influence her, yes, you should influence me. Please do. Please do. I would like that. I'm also working on some cool projects, like projects where now I haven't mentioned it on Patreon, on Instagram yet, but I did mention it on Patreon, like for the nudie drawings. And I have 2 awesome people that I get to draw, and man, I'm loving that so much. I love making people's natural bodies into like a piece of art. I have so much fun with it. I don't get why art, like natural bodies, are so restricted on social media. I wish there was a way around it, but I'm not sure how that works these days. Sometimes I see people post things that are very questionable. Today I came across someone who had a sculpted face. It was like, no, it was not a sculpted face, of course, but it was like a mask, I think a silicone mask. And it had a penis as a nose. It was so funny. It was so funny and so absurd. But I was like, why can that be on Instagram and like art? Cannot. Maybe totally different colors or black and white. Ooh. So maybe much sharper art style, less round, or maybe more abstract, or maybe read the Tim Burton book again. Oh my god, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah. Maybe I can do like a larger format as well. But in terms of art supplies, oh my god, that will be such a challenge. That will be such a challenge, but also I look forward to it. I'm actually going to read the Tim Burton book again. I feel like it's calling me. Once more. Forevermore. I do feel like the roundness is something that is very, like, when I was in high school, the roundness was already there in my art. Even though I was making these oil paints, it was already there. It was so weird. Because I thought that I didn't have a style, but I sure did. I would love to see you make a sculpture. Ooh. Last year I did make some sculptures, if you remember those. Quinty, guten Abend. Oh, you weren't here before, but Punisher and Steve were actually talking in German. So this is the first thing I say in German to this evening. So we talked about it a few months ago when you had your little artistic insecurities. Oh, which one? Which period was that, Steve? Like when did I ever have artistic insecurities? What are you talking about? I propose to make something vastly different. See how you feel about it. Yeah, I cannot really like get there. I cannot get there because I'm staying in this comfort zone, which is annoying. So I need to get out of that. How do I get out of that? Right, as if you were never, ever insecure. Right, I'm never insecure. What are you saying? Like, how dare you implement? No. I don't know. Like, the art that I'm making now is so much my comfort zone that it's so hard to get to that point of experimenting again. I haven't experimented in a very long time, artistically. we get die heute shot post screenshots. No. No. Okay, I'm always insecure. You got me. It's just, I don't know. It's like when you do a gallery show and you're an artist doing a gallery show, you see people's reactions to it, right? When you sit behind your desk and you post, you don't see people's reactions. And yeah. I don't know. I think I need to see people's no, I don't know. I don't think I need to see people's reactions either. That wouldn't be very helping me as well. Guess you were asking about my evening or something. I asked you how are you today? Oh, yeah, I thought that Punisher asked, like, what did you do today? Close enough. Oh, you said the same thing. Alright. I'm distracted. It's good distraction. It's you guys. You guys are distracting me, which is awesome. Exactly what I needed today. Really tired though. Poor Quinty. It's Friday tomorrow. And after Friday, it's the weekend. And after the weekend, it's Monday again. Oh, sorry. Fridays are good. Fridays are always rainy these days. Rainy days are good, no. I'm never distracting. No, you are. No. Okay, I have to say, drawing these poses does a really good thing for my inspiration. Also, it seems to move naturally, more naturally than other times. Oh, this is a cool pose, but I want to draw her legs because the pose is actually good. But like, meaning the legs. So, trying. I need to draw smaller now. Don't forget to hydrate. Oh, I have the best hydration, not hydration drink here, and you can guess what it is. Pepsi. Whoa! Coke, Pepsi. Punisher won. Most accurate answer. I appreciate that very much. You actually listened when I told you I got Pepsi instead of Coke. And I have to say, like, the Pepsi thing, I'm not sure about it. It was a promo. I always look out for promos when I go to the store. And it was, normally no, I don't drink Pepsi. I don't. But now I do, because it was a promo. I did tell you at the beginning of the stream. I'm glad that you picked it up. Something with caffeine as usual. I did drink a full bottle of water today though. So I already had my water intake, I had my coffee intake, but I also had tea, and I am now drinking this Pepsi syrup that I don't really enjoy. But it's also like, it's so weird because it's enjoyable, but also at the same time it's not. Because it's not the same. I will be so happy to go back to just regular Coke again. But so yeah, it was a promo, and I mean, I'm a sucker for promo. 1 liter or not much. It was 1.5 liters, and I also had tea, and I'm counting, like, the tea was also like a very, very big cup. It was the big cups from my web shop. You only run on caffeine and art, don't deny it. That is not true, Steve. I also run on books. And chocolates. And chips. And fries. Letter B, it's pretty logic. I mean, the tea counts, doesn't it? Tea counts as water, is what I learned. Some people say it does. As long as it doesn't frizz, it's hydrating. Except for coffee. How could I forget? Yeah, how could you? Okay, let's refill Prue's cup because it's running empty. There we go. Every drink without alcohol counts. Okay, Steve said it. We need to screenshot this and never forget what Steve said. It's not like I would drink alcohol the entire day. Oof, imagine. How bad would that be? I mean, in general, it's a bad thing, but just imagine me running on alcohol the entire day. Caffeine is already like so bad. Just imagine something else. Hey guys, want to hear something like very funny? I hear music, but I don't play any music. Could be my neighbors. I also feel like they're vacuuming like 5 times a day, every day. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're playing music right now. The hand is not it. It's not it. Oh, crap. Yeah, fuel her delusions. Good job, Steve. This is... Now I'm just going to drink caffeine. No, just coffee, regular coffee. I'm just going to drink coffee the entire day. Also, I have like my personal coffee shop is like Quinty's Coffee, and Quinty's Coffee offers the best coffee in a whole West Vlaanderen. So yeah, you gotta be there. Did you eat enough today? Oh my gosh, Punisher. Yeah, I did. And you know, I'm going to get my period soon, so I also had some chocolates. And I like chocolate. I like milk chocolate. I like the praline filled chocolates. But the thing is, I also very much like dark chocolate, the darkest dark chocolate that you can get, because it's bitter, bit like me during winter. And I had some of those. That was no joke. The only drinks that dehydrate are alcoholic drinks. If you drink coffee or tea in normal quantities, it's really okay. No way. No way. Is it? If you drink coffee or tea normal, what? So what would be like normal quantities then? Let's say I'm having 4 cups of coffee each day. Is that still normal? Is that considered normal? Or is that like a bit too much? Everyone will be at my door. You do have the best coffees. Like, there are literally coffee shops that don't have coffee as good as you have. Like, coffee or tea dehydrates is a myth. Ooh. But coffee does have a how do you call it? Like it runs of water, right? Like the water in your body, it's I cannot come up with the word. I don't even remember the words in Flemish, which is problematic. It drains. Yeah, it drains water. It drains water. 2 to 3 liters coffee, of course. That's the amount that you're having on a daily basis. 3 would be normal. 3 cups, yeah. That's like my average, I think. Today I had 3 cups of coffee and 1 cup of tea. And the tea was nettle and raspberry leaf. And what was in there? Oh yeah, it's a really weird tea, but it's basically it's not a weird tea, but it's called like women's mantle or like women's, I don't know. It should be good for like periods. To kind of ease the pain or yeah, balance hormones a little bit more. I learned something new today. Now you're going to have like the largest cups of coffee from today onwards. And also, I think Steve means that the coffee that you're having should be like the regular coffee. Not the. Oh, by the way, Quinty, oh my god, I totally forgot to mention that your milk is in promotion this week at the store. So, yeah. I went through the folders. So you gotta get yourself some new Oatly. Hopefully it's not good for the period, but for you. Oh yeah, because otherwise the period will just get like become like straight up demonic. It wasn't when I went. Yeah, because it was just from like from today onward, I think. Yeah. When did I went to the store? Or from Wednesday. Your milk okay? Is there something you would like to say about it? Quinty makes his own milk. He has a secret ingredient in his coffee. How much of his how much off is it? Oh, it was a lot. I think 25% or something. Yeah, it was a lot. You should actually check it out. I think you should go to the store again tomorrow. I didn't dare to ask. It's the secret ingredient that makes the coffees as good as they are. Okay, so oh, did I do it? Did I? How does this pose look? Oh, quite good. Quite good. See, Punisher, I think I actually learned something already from the books. It goes a lot faster to get the pose right, which is pretty nice. That really is a good feeling. I don't know if Quinty is actually like if if he's not watching folders or something. Cause we stopped at like the milk, and now it's weird. And someone like break the silence, please. Ask me something else that's weird. That's fine. Steve making it more awkward. What are your plans for tomorrow? How much is the square root of 64? What the fuck? Quinty, what the my computer does not compute anymore. Okay, going back to Punisher. What are your plans for tomorrow? So tomorrow, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, I have some news. I went back to the gym because I was not feeling right in my head, which is why I decided to move my body again. It's another topic. You know, I cannot do that. I cannot like calculate square roots or count. A 180-degree turn in awkwardness. That's the other side of awkwardness. So yeah, I went back to the gym because I was not feeling well. I felt like I was getting depressed from sitting in this dark room every single day and just watching the rain. And now I'm having a meditation on while walking on a treadmill, which is kind of cool. And I'm also lifting weights again to add some muscle again. I've always enjoyed going to the gym just because of the movements. When I sit down a lot during the day, I feel like at one point my legs start to hurt, my shoulders start to hurt, my neck starts to hurt, but not in a good way. And especially my legs, like sometimes they would feel tired and extremely tired, but because I was sitting cross-legged the entire day and blood did not stream, and that's not a good feeling. So now I'm enjoying that again, and I'm also drawing a lot. So it's really, I feel like I'm actually finding a balance between my art and life again. So that's pretty cool, especially like body minds. Buff Bruce, Jim Bro Pretty. What the fuck, you guys? Is this really so okay? Not fit pretty, not frit prue. Yeah, okay, it's fright prue. I'm just going to the gym so I can eat more fries and still fit in within my clothes. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I did I did gain a lot just because I was actually feeling very depressed. I'm just going to be straight honest. Comes the fitness video. should I do that? No, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, but I just, for now, it's just like mentally it's really good for me to get some movement in. Makes sense. You have to carry all the books. Yeah. Ryan, hi. Howdy dowdy, Ryan. I do have to carry all the books, so I need to gain some muscles. And also, like, there's someone who needs to substitute the muscles from Brussels guy. This is so cringe. No, I really wanted to get some movement in my body. Just, it helps me. I really look forward also to move. Like yesterday, I was just not going because I was like, okay, maybe one day off is fine, but I really look forward to go back today. And so this morning I did a workout. Actually spent there a lot longer than I anticipated. But I remember when I would go last year, I got so angry because I felt like I needed to go home, and that I was just wasting time because I had to go and work and, you know, fix things for work and everything. But now I feel like it's a bit more balanced. I draw a lot faster, and not really faster, but just I like to draw more. So I'm also drawing more and just finishing things a lot quicker because I'm enjoying it. Which is all good, right? Came through from Insta, been following for a long time. Really? That is so cool. Welcome. Wait, so you came from Instagram and I am by accident streaming? Is this how it went? That's pretty cool because I didn't mention it, right, on Instagram that I was about to stream. Ryan, are you on my Patreon already? Because if you're not, you need to come. Everyone here in the chat is on my Patreon, so it's so fun. You would totally fit in. If you came here from Instagram, you're one of the good ones, I'm telling you. Oh, thanks, Punisher, for the link. I think I subbed a long time ago, and I just noticed your channel was live on my YouTube home screen. No way! How cool is that? I'm glad that you checked in. That is so cool. I've been back to streaming here on YouTube since I think last month. It's not been that long. Oh, it's pretty cool that you're here. Welcome. I hope that you still like enjoy my art and everything as well. Man, my YouTube channel, I wish I could like revive it, but I feel it's really a thing. As much as I like my workspace in a way, like I like to draw here, but I also don't enjoy like recording videos and everything, because now the light is enjoyable, but during the day it's like nah. At times I really don't like drawing during the day, so usually I draw at nights, but I feel like the videos are too dark for Instagram then, but I'm not sure. Is it? Are they? Also, what do people still watch when you watch like art on YouTube? I wonder, if you go on YouTube and you watch something art related, what do you watch? Of course, I sadly can't relate to the female issues and situations you portray, but I appreciate the humor and things you show. Thank you. Also, I think lately I've been yeah, I've also been talking about like more serious things, like not the very relatable, humoristic things. I don't know. I feel like I'm finding my voice again, and it gets like an extra layer, which is kind of cool. And I just appreciate every decent human being that is still following me and supports my arts. Yeah. I guess progress videos from someone's art, not an expert though. Progress videos. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Maybe I should try that. But I feel like process videos or progress videos is like you need to really do an art piece from start to finish then, right? And I always get worried, like what if you start during the day and you finish during the evening? What if you don't have the same light when you start the video as when you finish the video? What happens if you want to create the art on a different time of day? Things like that. I always wonder, and it's sometimes like it keeps me from starting to actually record. That bothers me a lot because, you know, those things are what make your girl procrastinate, and that's not nice. I don't like procrastination. Usually I'm a take action type of person, also quite impulsive when it comes to those things, but making videos is still something that sometimes hard to do. Because, you know, when I lived in my apartment, I was so comfortable recording videos. I don't know what changed except for the environment. But yeah, probably the environment. Standard protein. Okay, I think we're almost finished with our third pose. Ooh, third one. Nice. Okay, third one. Looking good. Next up. Oh, this one's cool. It's very cute. Thank you, Steve. Okay, sorry, I didn't pause enough. So this one, we made this one, and we made this one today. They're all cute. Thank you. August 2019. Whoa. Oh, whoa. 6 years. So, August 2019. You missed our anniversary, Ryan. That's not okay. That's cool. That's a long time. But also, it feels like yesterday. 2019. It's like 6 years ago. Wow. But also, it doesn't feel like that, doesn't it? Like, there was this period in between, like, 2019 and now that, it kind of made time go very fast. But also very slow. A lot has changed. Yeah, oh my god. A lot has changed indeed. We're not going to go into details, but some things haven't changed for the better. I'm afraid. But you're still here, which is kind of cool. So I appreciate that so much. So have you always been seeing my posts then? Because there was a time where I feel like I was a bit less active and a bit less vocal in the past few years. Especially vocal. I feel like I got so scared to be seen the last few years. Damn. Making me feel sad when I think about it. I thought about that a lot lately. Like the last week, I was like, yeah. You know, I do this. This is like very personal, maybe, and kind of weird, but I do these meditations on the treadmill, like I told you, and it's been really obvious how small I made myself be, especially online, just because I was scared of what people would say and everything. But you know. The great anniversary where we threw thousands of books at Prue. You would have loved it. It was awesome. Oh my gosh, that anniversary. That was for like my anniversary, right? Oh, it's an improvement from Stones. Damn, dark. Just for the record, Quinty and I know each other like in real life, and he's never thrown a stone at me. Just for the record, for the record, just defending your ass here, Quinty. For fuck's sake. Ryan said I got a degree, which is awesome. What degree did you get? Got engaged, had a kid, moved back home, got divorced. Oh damn, what a roller coaster there. I think there has been periods I didn't see your content, but every now and then I'd see one and be happy to see it. Oh, thank you. I'm so sorry that you got through, like, a shit show. Damn. Okay. Well, I think we went through something similar, except, like, I didn't get a kid and got divorced. Also didn't move back home, but moved to like a pretty shitty place, if you're asking me. Like, really longing to move again, but I'm also grateful for where I'm at, because at least, you know, I'm happier. It's school final court hearing in March, but everything is looking up. Oh wow. Did you like did the divorce drag on for a very long time? Because, you know, those things, like, they can get quite, yeah, quite toxic. Oh, yeah. Super toxic relationship, much happier in life in general. Yeah, I can imagine. Good that you're out, Ryan. It's very good that you're out. And I hope your kid doesn't experience too much of it, you know? I hope that. Yeah, I haven't had my son in 7 months. She's been with. Oh my god. I'm so incredibly sorry. That is so rough. Like, it's so unfair too. Like, how can you do that? He's only two, so he won't remember. Yeah, thankfully. Thankfully. I can imagine she says casually after all she's been through. Ugh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to, compare, but even her family knows she's in the wrong. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're withholding someone's son, yeah, I, I always, like, I get so disappointed in people, in love in general, that, you know, how can you be so disappointed in people? Like, how can people turn all of a sudden into a freaking terrible person, like as if you were never really familiar with that person, right? Like, you spend years, or you've known them for so many years, and all of a sudden they turn into like a monster. Like, how, where were they all that time, right? Seeing him on Saturday, and thanks to Court, I'm going to start having him overnight every fortnight after Christmas. What? That's, I love that. Okay, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. Thankfully. 7 years together, she became the most heartless, cold person I ever met. Damn, 7 years. Wow. You know, like, that's how you grow trust issues, right? They don't turn, they just show their true self someday. Yeah. Yeah. That's how it goes. But how can someone, like, hide that part for so long? How do you do that? How do you not be yourself for such a long time? How do you hide these parts? I can't imagine. I cannot imagine that. Don't know how people can be like that. No, me either. Like, doesn't it take a lot of energy for someone to be someone entirely different for so long? Seeing someone new, and she asks, why do I have so many insecurities now? And I have to say, I do know. I guess my concept of love and trust is wrapped. Yeah. Yeah. It is, because, you know, if you spend all that time together, I don't think you can ever trust someone fully after just a matter of months or something. Because you have seen people changed after years. So why, like, you know, you have to give people the benefit of the doubt until they prove otherwise, right? But also, yeah, exactly, being deeply hurt can take a long time to heal. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I think it's also like when you have these new milestones with people, and you really build trusts, but so many people don't really want to invest in that anymore, right? Like, I can say that I think I have severe, like, abandonment issues, or not like severe, but they're pretty yeah, I would say, yeah, they're existing. But also, like, attachment ones. Like, I I always feel like people will leave, also friends and everything, like, but I also don't want to get attached because I know that they will leave in a way. Yeah. She was truly the person I thought was the one. I even had love at first sight thing with her, and I know I gave her my whole everything. I'm so sorry, Ryan. That is not fair. I have that now for sure, right? I really prude didn't notice. Yeah, I have that with like, oh my god, it's so severe. It has gotten so severe after the last, heartbreak. Um, how do you come back from that? Like I always have this idea that people will leave. And I've seen like family leave me. I've seen people who were programmed, who actually were programmed and like to love me, seen them leave. Um, yeah, I've seen people turn after years. Everyone have a big hug and much love. Oh, big hugs for everyone. Her male best friend got a new girlfriend, started talking her out, taking her out on all these fancy trips and dates, and the week after she left, I think she was jealous of fresh love versus our long term love. Wait, hold on. Her male best friend got a new girlfriend. Started taking her out on all these fancy trips and dates, and the week after she left. Wait, who? Her male best friend. So your your ex-wife's best friend got a new girlfriend and started taking her out on all these fancy trips and dates. Um oh, I don't get that really. Week after she left. Oh, the week after she left, I think she was jealous. Wait, no. Okay, no, I don't get it. I'm sorry. Then my ex left a week after. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it now. So basically I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. She was seeing her male best friend taking her girlfriend out on fancy trips and dates and like all the things that you do when you're just dating. And you don't have children yet and everything, I assume. And she was jealous of that and not didn't communicate that to you or what? Of course, yeah, probably she didn't. But if she did, like maybe she could have come up with anything. You don't leave someone over something so stupid. I'm so sorry to phrase it like that, but that's really dumb. Like, how do you? Like, you can just say like, "Hey, I just want to go on a fancy dinner or something," and then you just do that. I was trying. Wow, went into a lot of debt trying to keep her happy. I think for some people it's just never enough. And love is not enough. And then material things don't fill the void that they have because they don't have the personality or the heart that they should have. So it's just a void with things. They want to fill that void with things, but things will never fill that void. They have to go on a quest to find who they truly are. Even close family can do that to you. Yeah. Sadly. Family can choose. Yeah. Friends we can. Absolutely. She fell out of love for sure. I don't know. You cannot I don't know if you can fall out of love, really. Like you can be disappointed in someone or you can just be like falling out of love, especially like after all those years. I don't know if you can, because love is always tied to respect, I feel, and if you just lose that respect, maybe you can decide that that's not the love that you deserve. But I don't know, maybe I don't know. I think I have a very conservative look on love. um But maybe that's not a bad thing. Because I don't get this new age look on love, or this modern look on love, really. If it's still considered, if you can still call it love. Friends can be family too. Yes. Yes, absolutely. She never put across any indication she still loved me, and to do what she is doing now. Yeah, I don't think she loves me anymore. I think some people are not really capable of touching true love because they are so out of touch with themselves. Like, and if you cannot really fully love yourself, or you're not a loving person, then I don't think you can actually grasp love, true love. What's the old one? What's the new one? I think, I don't know, like the everlasting type of love, and the I decide to love you, and now love is like being such a easy thing to say. Like, people are just using the word love so lightly. And you know, you see people having like new romantic partners every single week, basically. You can tell, yeah, you can just tell that some people are, maybe it's like fed by Hollywood and pop stars and love songs, and yeah, people thinking that love is this like fairy tale thing where you get spoiled with gifts and flowers every day, and there's never any bad moment or something. I think people have a distorted view on what love really is. I okay. I have an example. Last week, I came across a reel, and this person was telling her viewers that her husband is an accessory, and I was like watching that reel and thinking like, what the fuck? She was literally saying, I don't need my husband. He is literally an accessory. Right? Like, what the, how can you gotta head out now. Good night, pretty. Good night, Quinty. And take a look at the folder, okay? For the milk. Don't forget it. You know? I thought about it when I came across it. You cannot forget it. I know it's important to you. And also I'm like probably coming to visit you, and like, no, I'm just kidding. I don't have a folder. Check the app. They have an app. There's a folder. No, I don't know if there's a folder on the app, but they have an app. You probably most likely have the app. I know you do. And otherwise, I'm going to actually send it to you. Just remind me in case I forget. I think what I had for her was real love. I don't think that was what she had for me. My new partner calls me a lover boy and calls herself a black cat. She's a black cat. Like, lover boy? What is a lover boy then? Is it like the golden retriever that everyone's talking about? I agree. I said to my partner, I don't want to say I love you until it feels... Yeah, I feel it's genuine. Yeah, of course. What is love to you? I think love is like a mutual respect, and I feel like you can love your friends, you can love a partner or a romantic partner, you can love like your family and or newfound family, but I feel like love has to be something built on trust and mutual respect. And I feel like a lot of people easily break trust these days, and then still say like, oh yeah, I love my partner who has, I don't know, cheated on me for I don't know, multiple times. I just saying, like, I don't know. I think love is something that I don't really easily um I can't say that everyone has the ability to fully love, but um I think people who truly I like people who truly love themselves, and not like in a vain way, like not like oh, I love myself so much, um but who truly feel love and release their ego in a way and have worked a lot on themselves. I think that those people are much more capable of love than people who, I don't know. Yeah. I feel like you have to work really hard to love yourself first, because then you will respect yourself enough to also welcome a person or people, friends, lovers, who also respect themselves enough. And then the love, I think, may be genuine. But I'm not an expert. But saying that your partner is an accessory is definitely not it. I was so grossed out. How can someone say that about their partner? Um, I don't know, guys. What is love to you? Like, if you want to enlighten me, please do. I feel like it's a nice topic. Okay. I think for love, you have to work every day. I agree. I agree. I think for love, like don't work if you don't work on love for yourself in the first place, and I think you also need to like be really comfortable about communicating like your needs and knowing what you need, because otherwise you will, I think you will attract the wrong people. Like in my experience, I feel like I have definitely attracted the wrong people because I didn't know what my boundaries were, and I worked really hard to understand, what they were. Sadly, maybe a little too late. I don't know. Um, or at least too late for like to let heartbreak happen before I did, but it had to happen. I think. I don't know. I'm glad I discovered it. Okay, I'm going to go on a very quick bathroom break. I tried to I tried to hold it in, but I drank too much. So I'm going to I'm going to do like a little BRB. I love you, and I'll be back in like 1 minute or so. Hold on. Also, oh my god, I you didn't mention that the camera was so bad. Wait. Is this the one? Yeah. Um how is it so bad? Uh this is way better. Wait, I'm just going to try whether this is so much better. Why didn't you tell me? Oh my god. I didn't have my glasses on, so I couldn't see. And now I came closer, I saw that it was so blurry. Is it better now? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. This stream is a mess. Okay, let me know if it really changed a lot for you. And it's near perfect? Really? Was it near perfect as well? Like, is the quality good for you? Is this better though? Okay, let me know. I really have to pee. Okay. 1 second. we're back. And we're back. Time for commercials. Buy Prince books, many books. A truck full of books. You guys, I checked Instagram as well, by the way. While we're at it, I saw one more. Like, I cannot believe, like, I posted a reel and there was a woman. She's not even following me. She's not even following me. Yet, she had to point out. I mean, maybe she didn't follow me or something, like many did. And, yeah, it was quite hurtful again. She says that I'm not supporting all women. I should be talking to a friend of color if I have any. She said, she called me a racist again. Oh my god, I just cannot believe it wasn't. Like, how, like, did you know that if you call a person a racist and they're not, like, without any, like, how, like, what a hurtful thing to say. I'm actually hurt because people are saying that about me, like, it's not true. This was about a rape case and had nothing to do with anything else. She also delete this woman off your Insta. She doesn't even follow me. It makes me so mad that people are like this. I hope that the girl who went through that and who I cannot imagine that she got the same reactions. Like, I don't know if she ever took to Instagram or something with that story, because it didn't break headlines here like it was in the Swedish news. But imagine that girl read those comments. What the hell? Poor thing. Like, I feel like I'm constantly defending that girl. You know you're not racist. You know you're not racist. Oh, we know that you're not. And that person doesn't know you at all. So she doesn't know anything. Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't know me at all. There are always stupid people on the internet. Unfortunately, yeah. It just... You know, it was, again, a woman. It is so disappointing to see women behaving like that. Because they're totally missing the points. It's just so disgusting. These are the women who turn a blind eye when, I don't know, people in their family are rapists, probably. And I've had conversations yesterday with people who were refugees themselves and immigrants themselves, and they said that it is just disgusting to read anything like that. And also, again, disgusting that these people are making it worse by saying that, by turning it on, like, defending this bad person and then turning it into a race thing, when that person was actually, like, he was coming to Sweden, right? And he actually bit the hand that feed him. He went to Sweden and he was like, I'm going to harass people here, I'm going to rape people here. Imagine going to another country, like if I were to, or if someone from, I don't know, from Belgium went to like Australia and he raped someone there, I would say the exact same thing. Deport the guy. Like, make sure that he's not going into your country, making it unsafe there, and just lock him up, you know? The bad thing here is that Sweden allows this person to still roam the streets after just a mere prison sentence of 3 years. Like, and then there were like these dumb people who said like, oh, what if you're going to deport him, he's going to be a threat in Eritrea as well. And I'm like, no, he's already, okay, I hear weird noises again, it's not cool. He's already a threat. Like, he already did his prison sentence, which was only 3 years in Sweden, which would have been, I don't know, like 6 times as much. No, not 6 times as much. Like, the prison sentence is usually like 16 years in Eritrea, for rape. If it isn't worse, like if you're lucky to live, because it's a very dangerous place. It is what it is. And like, so he would have been punished a lot more there. And he would also after that be walking the streets. Imagine if it hasn't been like a refugee from Eritrea, but a refugee from like let's say Ukraine. I don't think that anyone would have made a racist accusations, despite it would have been exactly the same. Exactly. It is what it is. Like, this person came into the country, and if a Belgian person would go to Sweden, there assault a 16-year-old girl, he would only get 3 years in prison, and then Sweden would just say, oh, we're going to let you stay here. That would have been like as bad. Like, especially if there is a case where Sweden says, like, if the crime is bad enough, you're going to get deported. And if they say that rape is not bad enough, then that's the issue. It is not about, like, there's the deportation case is there happening. Like, it is on the table. The court has just decided it is not bad enough, or it didn't last long enough. And that is the essence of the posts. And I feel so frustrated that people do not see that. How are people so fucking stupid to then make it a whole other story? Like, how is that possible? It is a case there, like, if you commit a crime that is bad enough, you get deported. And then I have pointed out other examples of a gang rape, and it is the exact same thing. It was also someone from, or people from Eritrea, but yeah, could have been people from London, I don't know, for all I care, but it was the same exact thing. Sweden decided it was not bad enough to have them deported. They probably had like a prison sentence or something, but same thing. I don't know. I don't get people's like point of view maybe. But I feel like I've read the articles, I've read like the other cases that were happening in Sweden. It is just bad. The court decides it's like rape and assault is not bad enough. And that's the issue. And there were people who said like, "Oh, if it were a Swede, he wouldn't have been deported." Yes, that is correct, but that wouldn't be on the table. Like that wouldn't be like a measurement that they could have made. Like, oh, it's bad enough for you to get deported because it's not there. Like it's not for him. Like he can of course not get deported, but maybe I don't know. Maybe he would have gotten a different prison sentence then. I have no clue. And of course every conviction needs to be treated individually. I get that. But then the issue is still the courts did not rule rape as bad enough for him to not be walking the streets. Like how, like the girl, I can imagine that girl would have been so relieved. Like that girl already got a life sentence because she went through all that. She will never ever 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 be the same after this. You cannot come back from an experience like that, I'm telling you. And then the court decides that even though she probably already doesn't feel safe anymore, she will feel even less safe because that guy is back on the streets, probably in the close proximity of where she lives or where she works. And that is the issue. And I can only feel that these women who decide to call me a racist over that are very lucky that they never went through anything similar, because otherwise they would have understood. And I don't think yeah, I think I'm quite right there. Ugh, this makes me so mad actually. Okay. Next up, last one for today, I think. Oh, can I do that? Maybe that would be a nice one too. Yes, and you have a right to get mad about that. Right? I feel so. I feel like these people and some of these women are just so disgusting, because imagine if it were to happen to them. They're so like, I don't know. How ignorant can you be that you decide like to turn it into something completely different? What the hell? I don't know. The world is already like twisted as it is, and now women are like out there, or some women, of course, are just out there acting like rape is not the end of the world anymore. Just gotta hope that they never have to know, right? They never have to know how it feels. Oh, this is such a cute pose, isn't it? I feel like I should have made her like a little bit more upstairs. Upstairs, what the fuck? A little bit more on top of the page. Should I redraw? Yes. Yes. Okay. Second attempt. I nailed the pose though. Maybe there's a slight chance that I will not be able to nail the pose twice, but let's try. All the eraser dusts. Pose is really good. Thank you, Punisher. Now it is non-existent anymore. I'm sorry. Okay, so we will just look. As we have this here, we have this here, and then how to prolong a stream. How to make sure Prue stays a little bit longer. I was thinking, because I was so mad before, like frustrated. You killed the pose. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to revive the pose again. Am I going to make it better? No, I'm not going to make empty promises. I don't know if I will make it better, but I will try, okay? hopefully I can keep that promise. Yeah, I was so frustrated right before the stream. I actually had a headache and everything. Ugh. I hate when that happens. I'm getting hungry. Did you hear my stomach rumble? Could you hear that? What will you eat? Luckily not. Otherwise you would have gotten hungry as well. I will eat. I think I will grab a bag of chips. I am very fond of Mexican peppers and cream. I don't know if you know that. Oh my god, do you have it? It's called Mexican peppers and cream from, I think it's called Sensations. I'm still playing, but have a second to chip back in. So what have I missed over these past 6 years? for you. Oh, playing. What are you playing, by the way? What have I missed over these past 6 years? Whew. Past 6 years. Oh my god. So, okay, I got a partner as well, and then we separated, and it took a long ass time. I moved across the province again. Literally seen the entire province at this point. Oh my god. What else? My art didn't go well for a while because I couldn't settle in here in this place. I'm still not happy, but thankfully for my birthday, I got a lot of cool things for my desk, and I'm feeling a lot better now. So at nighttime, I feel like there is this warm light that I have right now. It kind of motivates me to draw. A lot has happened, yeah. Chips are just a snack. Oh, but I already had, I had mashed potatoes with broccoli and a little ham, bacon, something meats. So I already had a decent amount of foods, like a decent meal before. So don't worry, I get to after the meal it was snack time. This is the designated snack time. It's just I think the Pepsi is making me hungry, and you guys probably. Ryan said my old uni friends have convinced to join them to play some League of Legends. Cool. I don't really play anything anymore. Too busy. Yeah, I've been I've actually been playing. I love playing Fall Guys and Dreamlight Valley, and I've been playing Animal Crossing before as well. But then I couldn't play anymore because there was also no time. I think I fell behind on my art for I don't know, 2 years or so. With the move, it was so frustrating because every time that I tried to I had to fix so much. For some reason, that separation was so hard because our lives got so intertwined that there were things that needed to be settled, and eventually the breakup lasted for 9 months or so, which was excruciatingly long, and I never want to go through anything of that again, and it traumatized me in a whole other way than I already was. And so more things were there that I started to worry about. I think I went through depression, definitely, or some kind of burnout from life. But yeah, I feel like I'm back, and now that I feel like I'm on track with my work, and I've picked up going to the gym again since this week, which is pretty awesome. I have been going on and off, but I've never found a balance with work life, work and health and life. And I feel like I'm trying to get finally better at it after 3 years of after the move. So yeah, it's been 3 years that I've been accommodating. And like I mentioned, I've been playing small and staying silent and not talking about too many things that might trigger people. Yeah. Kiki, hi! No, you're never late. Steve's right, you're never late. You got into coding? I used to think I was always going to be a designer or illustrator. That's pretty cool, actually. I realized I wasn't very good. It's practice, it's always practice. I feel like everyone can be an artist. You just need to, art and creativity is really a very natural thing. Sounds good. Thank you, Punisher. I'm glad that you guys are encouraging me so much. I really love that. I'm down 35 kilos since my divorce, the healthiest I've ever been in years. Damn. Used to power lift, but now I've started getting more into running and fitness to feel better rather than lift heavy heavy circles. Yeah, I mean, I like to, um, I don't know. Yeah, I actually make it something like it's meditative. I really need that time for like my workout. I feel it's so valuable to me because I'm actually moving my body. Um, while I just felt really sad and depressed lately again, and I know I have seasonal sadness is really a bad thing for me. And since this place is super dark, like the windows don't let in any sunlight. For some reason, everything's on the wrong side, and all the sunlight throughout the day is just um, next to like where there are no windows, you know. So that's super frustrating. I really don't get any sunlight in throughout the entire day. So working out definitely does something for me in a good way. Favorite medium was oil paints and painting flowers in nature. Okay, so I mentioned oil paints earlier. I did that in secondary school. Haven't touched oil paints in forever. I have an easel, but it is stored in a storage. Because I don't get any place now. Oh man, I really long for a different environment. That's the only thing that I still have yet to figure out how to do, is try to find myself a different environment, different place, so I can be happier in the place that I live in. That would be great. I was heartbroken. My favorite painting ever was thrown away by my college. What? The oil paint that you made. I was in a program at Union that literally said, do you want to learn how to make explosions for movies? What? That's so cool. I thought, heck yeah. It was all coding. Oh no. I do not have a logical brain. I tried it. I tried picking up coding because I was like, I always had to dream of becoming an artist. And then for some reason at one point I trashed that dream. After it was already trashed for me, I trashed it again because I was like, how could I ever become an artist, right? And I picked up a class and it was for coding because I was like, I need to find a job that is just not me sitting in a cubicle or me being in retail where I get bullied by the manager and everything, because that was my life. I dropped out of high school because I had a pervy mentor. I was in art school, and then I just had any it was the crisis was happening as well, right? The depression, the financial depression, I guess. And I had so many jobs in retail. At one point I was making invoices for like a printer company. Then I did sales, like I sold TVs, I sold retail, so fashion stores, high fashion as well at some point. I cleaned, I worked in a factory, I worked in outdoor stores. I mean, I did like everything. And then the last job I had was, I think it was the last one. I worked in a call center for pretty long. And it was also so weird. So many things were allowed back then that you cannot imagine being allowed at this point, or at least I hope not. But yeah, so what was I about to say? Oh yeah, I picked up coding because I thought like at least I will get a decent job after I graduate here. And then Instagram came and I started to draw again because I was drawing constantly in class. Like I needed to get distracted from, the things that I actually didn't want to learn or couldn't learn because, it was pretty hard for me because I wasn't really interested. Yeah, it was just what it is. I don't have a logical brain. And so I just kept being creative by drawing doodles. And then I actually drew Prue already in the sides of my notes. And I also had like a little sketchbook where I would draw her being on vacation, where I would draw her in love, where I would draw, like, basically it was my escapism that I drew and got, like, hopefully manifested my life. And so yeah, I was doing that during work and school, and I posted those comics on Instagram, but not really to attract followers because I didn't really know how it worked. But I was a huge fan of Tumblr back in the days. I don't know if you remember Tumblr. And I thought it was basically the same thing as Tumblr and Pinterest, where you could just post your artwork and then keep it like as a portfolio. And I remember people telling me like, no, it was I wanted to keep my sketches because I was living so small, and at a certain point I had to put those sketchbooks away. Like I had a lot of sketchbooks in my basement already, and just my apartment was way too small to collect all the artworks. And I was like, okay, I really want to track my progress. How can I do it better than just get all my work there, like, so I can see them, and then scroll through the work that I made and see the progress that I made. And I didn't know that people were going to follow me, or that was possible, or that my work was even that worthy to be followed. And then people started to follow me, and I was getting really excited. I was telling that to people because no one knew that I was doing that. It was just my little secret. But then, of course, people started to recognize me, and the newspapers came and everything. And I remember how many times people told me that, oh, you shouldn't be dreaming that big, you know, oh, how long will it last? And don't get your hopes up too much. And then I quit everything that I did. People thought I was crazy, but I've never been as happy as I am now by creating art, and hopefully creating more. You know, I'm working on a book. I'm working on so many cool things. I'll be getting my puzzle. I made a puzzle as well, which is pretty cool. Only being sold in Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, France, I think for now. Germany. Oh, I think Germany too. I'm not sure. I'm so sorry. I've been rambling on. I haven't painted since because I was too sad. I totally get that. I understand that completely. I've never been on a YouTube live before. You're doing it great, Kiki. Oh my gosh, welcome. You made a puzzle, that's awesome. Yeah, I know. I wish I could share it with you. But in case you want one, since you're on Patreon, I will do a call. If anyone wants one, then I will purchase some. But it will be more expensive though. I will tell you this from the get-go, because I have to actually send it in a different box. It will cost me a lot on shipping, and so if you really want it, you can get it, but it will cost a lot more than it would normally. It will be at 30 euros if you purchase it, like if you're living in Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg. It will be doable, and I think Germany too, I'm not sure. You can actually get it from the website, but if you will actually, yeah, if you want it and you're living further away, I'm so sorry. Shipping is excruciatingly high, and it's not the same. Like it cannot fit in the same boxes like the loot boxes, so that's sucks. It sucks a lot. But just so you know, you will be able to get it if you really want it, but it will be so expensive. Welcome to the life of Prue. Encouraging you and also wonderful, great, incredible. Oh my god. Lovely person and artist like you. Oh, Steve. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I can be a little creative in my job as I code from backend, but I work at a pretty small, boring company. Nothing fancy. Aw, don't be so shy. Don't put yourself like so small. It's pretty cool if you can be creative and you're working at a small company. I'm sure you can give a lot more input than if you would work for a big company where you get to do like a repetitive job every day. You made a puzzle. That's awesome. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, I read that already. Thank you, Kiki. Biggest fame was my first girlfriend was long distance, and we posted our first meeting. It was what? Ryan, will you send me the link, please? Send it to me. I want to see it. Oh no, I have to give money to Prue. Throws money at Prue. Oh, Steve, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving me money to buy food. Giving me money to buy Roshi food. Because that cat eats. Hella Cringe was 16, I think. Yeah, sure. I want to see it. It's not cringe. Cringe is a thing of the past. We don't do cringe anymore. Cringe doesn't exist. And also, if it's cringe, like, cringe is good. Cringe is different. We want to be different. For sure, I'm creating things that have a lot more freedom. A lot of freedom to make things how I want them. That's awesome. I think that's really important. Steve, you know, I wanted to say like, oh, I can buy books, but of course I'm not buying any books anytime soon because you already bought like a shit ton. You and Punisher, you got like you filled up the holes in my bookcase, and there weren't any to begin with. I really had to shift some books to get yours into my bookshelves, which is awesome. Let us see it. Yeah, you can post links here, I think. Yeah. I'm not sure how it works either. I think you can post it. Brings us to to the important questions. How's Roshi? Roshi is awesome. She's round. She's healthy. You've seen her on the stream 2 weeks ago on the birthday stream. That cat is fat. At least she is in comparison to how she used to. Oh yeah, put it in Discord. Ryan, does anyone have the link to the Discord handy? Yeah. Roshi was happy. She got a lot of boxes. My god, Steve. She was such a fan of the boxes. The boxes, the paper, the plastic. I had to remove the plastic as soon as possible though, but this isn't family. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I had to make another link. Oh, I need to change that. Description. There you go. You can put it in general if you want to. Oh damn, there's a lot of text in Discord that I missed. I will check in a bit. Cute. Yeah, Ryan joined. Ryan, I feel like I recognize your profile picture. used to stream on Twitch. Do you have the same one on Instagram? That is odd. Now you can post the link, Ryan. We're waiting for you. God damn it, I'm hungry. I put in shameless promotions. Okay. I will check. Oh, sorry. Oh, you met on a Omegle? What the hell? So cool. Wait, I will just check on YouTube. Oh no, where are you? Okay, there you are. Watched a bit, looked cute. Oh yeah, it's 5 minutes. I will rewatch it afterwards. It has 800,000 views. Was it before the monetization or was it after? That's pretty cool. Omegle New Year's, even friends when we were both having sleepover. Aww. Oh, that's so cute. Could have made some money. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, that's so cute. Oh shit, sorry. My my sound was on. Oh, how cute. Okay, what? Okay, I will watch the meeting. Oh, that's actually so cute. She was so nervous. She messaged me recently asking how my son was. Oh, why didn't... is it a dumb question? Why didn't it work out? Wait. Oh, so cute. Oh. This actually makes me happy. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my god. I get tears in my eyes. Aww. How old were you? Like 16? Oh, so cute. I saw that kiss. Okay, sorry. I need to watch this in my spare time. That is so cute. Kind of same thing as my ex. She told me one day she didn't love me. Oh, wanted to try being with other guys as I was her first boyfriend. She told me years later she regretted it a lot as no one treated as good as... Oh my god. Well, she will never make a decision like that anymore. Like, yeah. Like, when you realize that you regret losing something that you took for granted, I think you never make that mistake anymore. My parents let me fly abroad alone at 16. Was the biggest move. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. But I guess in those times, I don't know how old are you now? Wait, 11 years ago. So 16 is yeah. I mean, weren't too bad. Like, where did you come from? Yeah, you're 27. Yeah, I figured. It's 11 years later. Back then, flights were £20 each way. Yeah, it's crazy. Also, you came from England. You came from the UK to Poland. Ah, makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, that was like. What did you take, like Ryanair to fly to Poland? I remember going to Dublin from Belgium. It was like 25 euros. That was crazy. Crazy cheap. Wizz Air? Oh, I don't know that one. I was about to ask you guys if it's raining so much or is it just me who hear this. It's like I'm literally picturing you here with me. It's getting that bad. I see you might have a running theme of being the nice guy who does everything for the person, then just let them walk all over me and they lose feelings. No, don't say that. No rain for me. Thank you, Ryan. No, please don't think that. Okay? I feel like I have thought that as well for a very long time, that I have been so agreeable and so kind, and everything was fine for me. But yeah, it's not you. It's those people who easily take other people for granted, and you never have to lose, you should never lose your kindness because of people like that. So please don't. There will be people who won't take your kindness for granted, who will see that you are a person that they will never ever lose. So, or never want to lose. Just a bit windy here, East Coast of Canada. Oh, that's what I'm hearing outside. Today it's raining a lot. Ugh. Oh wait, today was raining a lot. Was it raining here too? Yesterday was a sunny day. Today it wasn't. It was raining. It's only you, a little personal rain cloud just over your head. Oh yeah, at this point anything is possible. Oops. Get to make those a little. Yes, sir. Perfect. I mean, not perfect, but perfect to me. Now, so yes. Um, mm, mm, mm. Where was I? Oh wait, I missed a few things. I've tried something different with my new partner. It was so funny when I met her friends and family. They kept saying to her in front of me, "Don't fuck this up." Wait, what? I've tried something different. What did you try different? It was so funny when I met her friends and family. They kept saying to her in front of you, "Don't fuck this up." So they said to her, "Don't fuck this up." Okay. Just, I don't know. Okay, I don't want to say, no. I don't know. No, I don't want to give unsolicited advice. I need to shut up. I cannot let my own insecurities like go over. She's not had the best tasting guys, and I'm 1,000,000% not her usual type. Sounds like a good start. Really? Yeah, I don't. Oh my god, no! I'm not going to be that person, but I can also not shut up. I get to hear no one has ever treated me this way before, so that sounds promising. That's good. That's good. But anyway, we have nothing in common, which kind of sucks, but we'll see. Oof. How long have you been dating, Ryan? Someone's personality. Yeah, how long have you been dating, actually? How long have you been dating with her? Because personality is the polar opposite to mine. Give me the advice. Oh my god, Ryan. I don't know. I feel like 4 to 5 months. No, it's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty new. But also not like very new. I just think if someone says to like the girl, "Don't fuck this up," or to someone in general, like alarm bells would go off. Personally, but that might be like my only like my issue, because like I mentioned, I also have like abandonment, attachment issues, and I don't know. I may see signs where there are no signs to begin with as well. So don't take just my advice blindly. I don't know her, but it's just something that I'm very wary of. Like, her mom, best friend, other friend, and other friend all said it as well. And she said that no one has ever treated me like this before. I just hope she doesn't take you for granted, Ryan. That's all I want to say. Because, like, if, I do think that you don't have to need to have, like, everything in common, by the way. If, like, I don't know, if you like gaming and she likes drawing or something, it's totally fine. Yeah, I think you don't have to, like, have the exact same personality and everything. She might be a little, to be honest, but I'm trying to not repeat my previous mistakes and let her work. Aww. Well, if you already have a feeling that she's taking you for granted, you need to, like, be early to put a stop on that behavior. I mean, it's not necessarily you who repeat mistakes. Show my love through acts of service, so it's hard to not. Yeah, I understand. But, like, get yourself someone who appreciates that. Who sees the words and, in those acts of service. Because you deserve that. Yeah, I wish you. Yeah, I wish like that this relationship may be it for you. I hope so. I'm so sorry that I gave like that reaction though, Ryan. I didn't want to like be that person. It's just like, yeah, I just really hope that you get to be happy, preferably with her. Ah, oh, sweet Punisher. Yeah, I feel a bit bad now, Ryan. I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean it like that. It's like my own insecurities got like the upper hand, and I give to like things away too quickly, I guess. Also, I don't know her, and I hope that she's awesome. You wish me and my Polish ex worked out, isn't it? Because of a cute video. No, actually, of course, I hope, yeah, I would hope that, no, wait. I just hope it works out with a person who makes you truly happy. That's what I want to say. I wish that you find someone who makes you truly happy, and I hope that works out. You want to know what's fucking crazy? Yeah, of course I want to know what's fucking crazy. In that video, there's one guy who walked off the plane and waved at us to move. So in the second video, he is there again. What? No, wait, there's a second video? That's weird. That's weird that the guy's there. Ugh. I got goosebumps when I read that. Okay, you guys. I have finished the last doodle. I'll show you what we made. So we made this one. Pose is lovely and the dreamy look on her face is so cute. Thank you. Thanks, Steve. This is the previous one that we made. So another one. Another one. Pro is really hungry. Yeah, I am. I need to snickety snack. Ooh, we made 5 poses. That's actually pretty impressive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that's nice. Watching this has made me feel like painting again for the first time in 11 years. Well, Ryan, I'm so happy. If you're painting, you need to send me a picture. Can we have a deal? Do we have a deal? Also, next week I'm streaming again on Thursday, so I hope you will be there. Yeah, go for it. What Punisher says. Also, I'm going to post these doodles probably tomorrow on Patreon for the new patrons. I mean, new, old, because I need to fill up the sketchbook. Yeah, next Thursday. Yeah, show us on Discord. Yeah. Ryan, if you do, post it on Discord. Even if you just draw, post it on Discord, please. We need to see it. Okay? It makes us happy. Art makes us happy. So next week, stream again on Thursday, and new poses. We're going to draw more poses. And for now, I will say goodbye. I will grab my chips, my sensations. I will need to buy supplies. God damn it! I also want supplies. I want oil paints, and I want. Oh yeah, I want oil paint so I get to paint again. And I want to have canvases so I can paint on them. Okay, I'm going to dream about oil paints, okay? I'm going to read in the light and color book once more. I work Thursday nights until 9 p.m. usually. It's 9:40 p.m. Is it now 9:40 p.m.? Oh damn. But I can try have you on whilst I'm working. That would be lovely. That would be lovely. I would absolutely love that. And sometimes you can say something, so you know, I know that you're here. And also, like, feel free to always message on Discord. I love to communicate with you guys, so I love to see updates from you, how you're doing, and yeah, it's you guys are my friends. Like, you are my family, my friends, and I truly mean that. It's like no bullshit. So thank you, Kiki, for being here. Ryan, Steve, Punisher, it was amazing. Thank you for keeping me company while I was doodling. So I'm in Discord 24/7 as I work from home on my PC. So always there. That is awesome. You rock. Also, you work from home, so how cool is that you can then put you know, the stream on the backgrounds. Not really in the background, but you know what I mean. we need to get you like a second monitor if you don't have one already, which of course you have because you're coding probably. But yeah, oh my god, I was so happy with the drawings that I did. I have 4. Okay, wow. If you cannot have me on one of those 4 monitors of then hello. Kiki, I usually work Thursday nights, but I can make it for some of them. Is it also Thursday night for you now? No. Yeah, well. Like, is the time difference large? Hopefully not. Hopefully, like, we have other time zones, so it's actually later for you, so you can actually join. It's always around the same time that I stream, so usually for like 2.5 hours, which is pretty decent if you ask me. I cannot do longer. I always get too hungry. So, alright. Oh my god, I had a lot of fun. I'm so glad that I was streaming today. It's 5:44 here. I'm usually working until 6:30. Oh no! No, it's kind of cool. I know that you have an awesome job, so I really appreciate that. Alright, you guys. I had an absolute blast with you tonight. I was so happy to be accompanied by amazing people. After more than 3 hours, prove that XE stops working. Yeah, that's how it is now. We have 3 hours and 2 minutes. Yeah, getting hungry. Going to grab a snack. Really enjoyed coming in. I was really happy to see you here, Ryan. Absolutely. Loved it. Thank you for sharing the video as well. Made me truly happy and smiling and eyes tearing up and everything. I went through a roller coaster of feelings. Now I'm going to check out the comment section of my recent posts and try not to cry sad tears and not let it affect me too much. So I love you guys. See you next week, hopefully. Otherwise, stay safe and let's keep each other updated on Discord. Thanks, Kiki. I'll go there and say hi. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Ryan. Hey, spread some positivity. Thank you, guys. I love you. Bye-bye. Thank you for the support and for all the love and, you know, everything. I always have a hard time saying goodbye, but see you next week. Bye!